right, y'all, picture this, a brand new home, a tight-knit community, resort-style amenities, and now an on-site school that makes life even easier. Sounds pretty great, right? But hold on, is Dellrose in Hockley, Texas really the hidden gem it seems to be, or is there a catch? Before you start packing your boxes, you need to hear the good, the bad, and the things that no one tells you about living in Delrose. How far is it from everything? What's the real cost of living here? And is it actually the right fit for you and your family? And listen, you're going to want to stick around until the end because there's some major downsides that could be a deal breaker for you. But before we dive in, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the best insights about Houston's hottest communities. All right, now let's get into it. All right, so first things first, where exactly is the Delrose community located? Delrose is in Hockley, Texas, which is part of Northwest Harris County, just off Highway 290. If you've been looking at homes in Cypress or Katy, but want something a little more affordable, a little more peaceful, but still packed with amenities, Delrose is definitely worth considering. So let's talk about one of the biggest concerns for anyone who's going to be moving out to the suburbs. It's the commute. So let's talk about this. To get to downtown Houston, you can expect about a 45 to 55 minute drive with light traffic, but during rush hour, we know that could double in minimum. Cypress Bridgeland, you're just about 15 to 20 minutes away, which makes Delrose a great option if you work in Cypress. Then you've got the Woodlands. It's about 40 minutes away, but with the Grand Parkway 99 nearby, getting around Houston's northwest suburbs is easier than ever. So if you're working remotely or have a hybrid schedule, this commute is much less of an issue, making Delrose even more attractive. One of the most common questions I get about communities like this in the suburbs is, what's actually around here? Am I driving 30 minutes just to get groceries? The answer is no. You've got plenty of essentials nearby. H-E-B, Target, Walmart, they're all within about a 15-minute drive into Cypress. Then you've got the Houston Premium Outlets, and that's also about a 15-minute drive. Fairfield Town Center, 15 minutes, you got tons of stores, restaurants, and even the beloved Costco. For local eats, you're going to find some really cool gems in Waller and Hockley. Some of my favorites, just to mention a few, is the Backdoor Pizza, which they have some amazing New York style pie. And if you're craving a big as your head barbecue stuffed potato, then you have to go to the Waller County Line Barbecue. However, if you want high-end dining, nightlife, or major entertainment, you're going to be heading to Cypress, the Woodlands, or downtown Houston. For nature lovers, Delrose is close to some great outdoor spots, like Zoob Park. It's one of the best parks in the area with a splash pad, playgrounds, and even a miniature train ride for kids. Then you've got Dias Park, which is great for sports with baseball and soccer fields. Then you've got the Houston Oaks Country Club. If you love golf, this private golf course is one of the best in Texas. So Delrose gives you a suburban feel without feeling overcrowded. It is still developing, so you don't have that busy, packed energy of Bridgeland or Town Lake, but it is growing quickly. Bottom line, if you're looking for a place that's peaceful, has great amenities, and is still within reach of Houston and Cypress, Delrose can be a solid choice for you. But what really makes this community stand out, it's a brand new on-site elementary school. So let's talk about that next. One of the biggest wins for families moving to Delrose, the schools. Delrose is part of the Waller Independent School District, which serves over 8,000 students across Waller County and parts of Northwest Harris County. This is a smaller, more tight-knit school district compared to Waller ISD, which means students often get more individualized attention in the classroom. Some really great news is that Delrose now has an on-site elementary school. In August of 2024, Bryan Lowe Elementary School officially opened its doors, becoming the first on-site K-5 school in Delrose. So what's the big deal about that? Well, there's no long commutes. Kids can walk or bike to school. It's brand new, meaning state-of-the-art classroom and technology, and it's part of the Waller ISD, known for its strong academic and extracurricular programs. The school is named after Bryan Lowe, a Waller High School graduate and lifelong resident of the district. His dedication to education and community made him a beloved figure, and now his legacy lives on in this brand new school. So when students finish elementary school at Bryan Lowe, they're going to continue their education at Shoals Junior High, which is grades 6 to 8. It's a highly rated school offering strong academics and sports. They're going to finish at Waller High School, grades 9 through 12, known for its award-winning FFA and agricultural programs, competitive athletics, and career prep. If you're thinking about higher education, whether for yourself or a recent grad, you're in luck. Lone Star College, the Cypress Center, is only 15 minutes away, and it's one of the fastest growing community college systems in Texas. It offers affordable, high-quality associate's degrees, workforce training, and transfer programs to major universities. You also have Blinn College Waller campus, which is 20 minutes away. It's a great option for students looking to start at a 2-year college before transferring to Texas A&M. Blinn technical programs offer a solid choice for skilled trades. Even if you don't have kids, being in a highly rated school district like Waller ISD is a major plus for home values. A great school system attracts more buyers, keeping home demands high and helping properties appreciate over time. Bottom line, if you're looking for a top-notch school district, a brand new elementary school, and easy access to higher education, Delrose does check all those boxes. So now let's talk about where your money gets you in this community, because the housing options here are huge and it's part of what makes Delrose so special. Let's talk about housing in Delrose, because this community offers some of the best new construction options in the Northwest Houston area. So Delrose is a master plan community, meaning it's been designed from the ground up with amenities, green spaces, and walkability in mind. When you buy here, this is what you can expect in terms of home styles and sizes. A single family home ranges from about 1,400 square feet to over 3,500 square feet. You're gonna find 1 and 2 story options, and you're gonna find homes built by top builders like Ashton Woods, Empire, Lennar, Chesmar, and Coventry. The lot sizes can vary, with options from smaller, lower maintenance lots to larger backyard spaces for pools and play areas. One of the biggest draws of Delrose is that you can still buy a brand new home. Entry-level homes here start around $350,000, which makes Delrose one of the more affordable new construction communities compared to Bridgeland or Town Lake. You can get a larger, more upgraded home, and they're going to range in the high to mid 500,000s depending on the builder, floor plan, and lot size. HOA fees here are reasonable, covering maintenance of common areas, amenities, and awesome events. Property taxes are around 3%, which is typical for these newer developments. Since Delrose is a master plan community, property values tend to appreciate well over time, making it a great long-term investment. I do want to mention that Delrose is now in its final phase of construction. The community is releasing its last batch of homes, which means this is the last opportunity to secure a brand new build in Delrose. Once this phase is sold out, there's no more new construction. Buying in the final phase also means you're getting in at that perfect time, right before the community is fully built out, which can also help resale value in the future. So now let's talk about resale homes in Delrose. If you prefer a resale home, there are a ton of great options available. These homes are typically 1 to 5 years old from the first phase of Delrose. And the good news is they could have mature landscaping, upgrades, and even sometimes lower tax rates as mud taxes decrease over time. You're also going to have more competitive pricing compared to brand new builds, depending on the home's condition. So who's moving to Delrose? Delrose is attracting a mix of homeowners, including young families looking for great schools and amenities, relocators from out of state who want affordable new construction near Houston, and we're seeing our empty nesters and retirees looking for low maintenance homes in a growing community. So a question I've been asked, is Delrose actually a good investment? If you're looking for a brand new home in a growing area, I believe that Delrose is a smart move. The final phase of construction means strong potential for appreciation as the community reaches full build out, limited future competition once Delrose is finished, and no more new homes are going to be built here, which could in turn create high demand for resale homes down the road, especially with the elementary school and the strong Waller ISD appeal. So if you're thinking about getting a new build in a master plan community, now is the time to check out Delrose before the final phase sells out. Now that we've covered the location, schools, and housing options, let's talk about what really makes Delrose stand out, the lifestyle. There are some serious perks to living here, and if you're looking for a tight-knit, family-friendly community, then Delrose certainly delivers. Here are some pros to consider. Pro number 1, resort-style amenities right in your backyard. One of the biggest selling points of Delrose is its incredible amenities. Resort-style pool, a splash pad, multiple playgrounds and parks, tennis courts, walking and biking trail paths throughout the neighborhood. These amazing amenities aren't just extras. They're what help make Delrose feel special, like a true community, not just another neighborhood. Pro number 2, their community events, they bring everyone together. One of the standout features of Delrose is how much emphasis it places on building a real sense of community. If you're looking for a place where neighbors actually know each other, this is it. The community hosts events year-round, making it easy for families to get involved, meet new people, and create lasting memories. To name just a few of the events they do an annual snow day every year. Delrose transforms into a winter wonderland, bringing in real snow for kids to play in. Family gathers for snowball fights, sledding, and even a gingerbread house making competition. They also have their Autumn Harvest Festival, a celebration of fall with pumpkin patches, hay rides, and seasonal treats. Then they have their Spring Festival, a family-friendly event packed with outdoor activities, Easter egg hunts, and live entertainment. And let's not forget the concerts on the lawn. Throughout the year, Delrose hosts a live music performance on the community lawn where families can bring blankets and enjoy a relaxing evening outdoors. All right, pro number 3, a peaceful escape from city life, but still close enough to everything. One of the biggest advantages of Delrose is that it offers a break from the hustle and bustle of Houston without being too far away, meaning quieter streets. You're not gonna have to deal with that heavy traffic or congestion like in other areas. You're gonna have more space compared to communities closer to Houston. Delrose offers larger lots and more of an open feel. And best of all, it's still convenient. So thanks to Highway 290 and the Grand Parkway, you can easily get to Cypress, the Woodlands, and downtown Houston when needed. For many families, this balance is perfect. You get the benefits of new construction, top-tier amenities, and a community-focused lifestyle, all while avoiding the overcrowding of some larger master plan communities. Pro number 4, strong home values and investment potential. Even if you're not planning to sell anytime soon, it's always smart to think about home value appreciation. Delrose is in its growth area, meaning home values have a strong potential to increase over time. With the final phase of new construction, that means once the homes are sold out, resale demand could go up. And then you have Waller ISD's reputation, which is such a great added benefit. The expansion of nearby shopping, dining, and entertainment options make Delrose an even more attractive place to live. So bottom line, Delrose isn't just a place to live, it's a lifestyle. With resort-style amenities, year-round events, and a peaceful family-friendly atmosphere, it's easy to see why so many people are choosing to move here. But as great as Delrose is, no place is perfect. In the next segment, we're going to cover the downsides you should consider before making the move. So let's get into it. Now, as great as Delrose is, no community is perfect. There are a few things you should consider before deciding if this is the right place for you. So let's break down some of the downsides of living in Delrose so you can make the best decision for your situation. Con number 1. Commute times can be long if you work in downtown Houston, the Galleria, or even some parts of the Woodlands. The commute from Delrose isn't short, especially during rush hour. To get downtown Houston, you're looking at a minimum of 55 minutes. The Galleria, you're looking a minimum of 45 minutes, and that's if there's no congestion on 290. The Woodlands, you're looking at about 40 minutes, but again, that depends on traffic along Grand Parkway. While Highway 290 has been expanded in recent years, it still gets backed up during morning and evening rush hours. If you work from home or have a flexible schedule, this won't be a big issue. But if you're a daily commuter, it's definitely something to think about. All right. Con number 2, limited nearby dining and shopping options for now. Delrose is in a developing area, which means you don't have the same level of shopping, dining, and entertainment that you find in Cypress, Tomball, or Katy. The closest major shopping center is about 15 minutes away, and grocery stores like H-E-B, Target, and Walmart are also about 15 minutes away, depending on traffic. Restaurant choices are limited within Delrose itself, meaning you'll be driving to Cypress or Waller for more of a variety. But the good news is this is changing. With the growth of Hockley and surrounding areas, new retail and dining options will continue to develop over time. But right now, if you love having a ton of restaurant options, bars, shopping, etc., Delrose may not be right for you. Con number 3, property taxes are higher than some areas. One of the biggest things homebuyers overlook when moving to a new construction community is property taxes. Delrose falls into a municipal utility district, which means homeowners homeowners pay higher property taxes to cover infrastructure costs. The estimated property tax rate in Delrose is around 3%, which is higher than some of the established neighborhoods in Hockley and Waller. This rate could decrease over time as the community builds out and debt is paid down, but it's something to factor into your budget. If you're comparing homes in Delrose to an older neighborhood with a tax rate of closer to 2.3, 2.5, the difference in monthly payment can be noticeable. Con number 4, new construction means construction zones and noise. While Delrose is in its final phase of development, there's still active construction happening, especially in the newest section. So you're going to need to expect construction noise, dust, and detours near home builds. Some parts of the neighborhood don't have mature landscaping yet, so it might take a few years for trees and greenery to grow in fully. And roads within the neighborhood may still have construction traffic. Keep in mind though, once Delrose is fully built out, this won't be an issue anymore. But if you're moving in soon, expect some ongoing development in certain areas. Con number 5, it's a growing area, which means some uncertainty. Delrose is in Hockley, not Cypress, and while the area is growing, it's still not as fully developed as Cypress. Future development could increase demand, but they could also bring more traffic or affect resale value. Some homebuyers may prefer an area that's already fully established rather than one that's still in transition. If you are expecting the surrounding area to grow as fast as Cypress did, it may take longer than you expect. For buyers looking for a long-term investment, this could actually be a pro, since the area will likely appreciate over time. But if you want a fully developed, bustling suburb right now, Delrose may feel a little too early in its growth phase. Bottom line, Delrose is an amazing community with a lot to offer, but it's not the perfect fit for everyone. If you want a brand new home, resort-style amenities, and a strong sense of community, Delrose is an excellent choice. But if you're looking for a short commute, tons of dining and shopping within minutes, or lower property taxes, you might want to explore more established areas. At the end of the day, it all depends on your priorities, lifestyle, and budget. So now that we've covered everything, the location, schools, housing, pros and cons, the big question is Delrose the right place for you? Let's break it down. Delrose is a great fit if you're looking for a brand new home in a thoughtfully planned out community, a family-friendly atmosphere with top-notch amenities and community events, access to a brand new on-site elementary school and a growing school district, if you want a peaceful suburban lifestyle away from the congestion of the inner city, and if you want a home that will likely appreciate in value as the area continues to grow. But it may not be for you if you need a super short commute to downtown Houston or the Galleria, if you want tons of shopping, dining, and entertainment right outside your door, if you're looking for the lowest property taxes, Delrose mud taxes are on the higher side, and if you don't want to deal with any new construction noise or development. At the end of the day, Delrose offers a lot, but whether or not it's the right fit for you depends on your priorities and your lifestyle. If you're seriously considering a move to Delrose or anywhere in the Houston area, I'd love to help. Drop a comment below with any questions, and if you're ready to start house hunting, reach out and let's chat. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like so you don't miss out on future videos covering Houston's best communities. Looking forward to seeing you on the next one.